Britain's new monarch has reached a major milestone: 100 days on the throne. It's been 100 days of handshakes, tours, receptions, and even a state banquet for King Charles III. And while Harry and Meghan's controversial Netflix documentary is slightly overshadowing the occasion, the King has had a successful start to his reign. When Queen Elizabeth II passed away on the 8th of September, King Charles immediately ascended to the throne, although he was officially proclaimed king a couple of days later. He admitted he had dreaded the day, but it was a role he had waited 7 decades to take on. The royal family remained in mourning for 2 weeks after the Queen's death, during which time the King conducted his first televised address to the nation, toured the UK to meet well-wishers, led an emotional vigil with his siblings, and played a major role at his mother's funeral. King Charles unveiled his new signature and royal cipher in early September. It will slowly start appearing on stamps, coins, and postboxes, and his initials will soon be embroidered onto his own throne at Buckingham Palace. Just 6 weeks into his reign, the King had welcomed not 1, but 2 prime ministers. He held his first audience with Liz Truss shortly after his mother's death, then had to do the same with Rishi Sunak little over a month later. In early October, the King and Queen Consort visited Scotland to confer city status on Dunfermline, something his mother had planned to do before her death. There was a slight hiccup in November when a protester threw eggs at the King during a walkabout in York, but things quickly got back on track. A week later, King Charles celebrated his 74th birthday. He was actually the oldest person to ever assume the British throne. Another milestone was his first time hosting a state banquet as king. On the 23rd of November, the King welcomed South African President Cyril Ramaphosa during a lavish event at Buckingham Palace. In recent days, the King visited Parliament to meet Britain's leaders and unveiled a plaque to commemorate the Queen's lying in state at Westminster Hall. It was while greeting people during this visit that he sweetly stopped to pick up a woman's cane when it fell at his feet. On the actual 100th day of his reign, the King visited a Jewish community centre ahead of Hanukkah. So far, King Charles's popularity has improved. According to a YouGov ranking, he's gone from the 7th most popular royal to the 5th. He comes after the Queen, the Princess of Wales, the Prince of Wales, and the Princess Royal. Hopefully, King Charles has hundreds more successful days ahead of him.